mercy. The gang stalking is. They stepped it up today. I'm stepping up too, bitch. Well, yesterday I wasn't disturbed while I slept. I did have like a little bit of a weird dream. They made me forget it, so I didn't write it down. I got up nice and early, and I left. I went out with my family. We had a nice day. We went to American Dreamville. That place is freaking huge. It's so big. There's a water park, an amusement park. Oh, a mockingbird. I just said I haven't seen a mockingbird in a while. There he is. And he just pooped. Anyway, look at that. So I kept up with everybody, even though I couldn't walk really well. I'm in a lot of pain right now, so I'm like, whatever. As long as I did something, you know what I mean? Like, because every summer I don't do nothing. We never go nowhere. And my trip was canceled last week because my stomach was done for the whole entire day. I was nauseous and I was running back and forth to the bathroom. That was gang stalking. Because nothing brought that on, collective witchcraft is a form of gang stalking, by the way. So that's what that was. Some of the signs and symptoms when you're under heavy witchcraft are, stomach issues and nausea, migraines, all that stuff. So there was like a small, tiny window that day where I was like not sick, so I went out. I'm here to sick these. I haven't heard them in a long time. Anyway, so I went out and I went to mail something. And then I went to get, not coffee, but I got a blue raspberry colada. I didn't want to have caffeine. Mockingbird. Fucking phone. Really? See what I mean? This phone sucks. Oh, they've been messing with the Wi-Fi too. Well, since yesterday. The cameras went out. Convenient. Oh, you hear the honking? Yep, convenient again. So, I was willing to go to the gym today. And that got messed with too. I already had made the appointment the day before, so I guess they were already mad. And they figured it didn't work with whatever they were trying to do that day. And the homeless guy came around the day before, looking in the window at everybody asking for money, right? So I basically was saying to him that I don't have any more money than the money I paid for the coffee. He called me a fucking bitch. He's like, fuck you, you fucking bitch. And I walked away. I was like, go fuck yourself. Now you're not getting food or money. Who the fuck do these people think they're talking to? I don't care if you're not homeless or not. You don't talk to people like that. Especially if you want money and you want food. Like, really? First of all, stop coming up to me. I already told him that last time he yelled at me. I said, you need to stay away from me. I'm not giving you any money because you're cursing me out. I don't know how he thinks I'm still going to give him money after that. I don't care. You can call me a fucking bitch too. I don't care. First of all, he uses the money for drugs and cigarettes and alcohol. I've seen it. I've seen all of it. And he whips his dick out to other women. So guess what? He's not getting shit. I don't know why they keep releasing him back into the neighborhood. They take him away with the ambulance because he keeps falling and hurting himself. And God knows what else he does. I don't know if anybody else saw that. He whipped it out. I know of at least 2 people that said that he whipped it out. That's indecent exposure, whether you're homeless or not, or mental or not mental. It does not matter. You don't do that. Something is controlling him. If you're a regular homeless person, I will give you money or food. If you're not going to spend it on drugs, then I'll give you the money. But I've seen him smoking cigarettes, and he's asked somebody else I know, can I get some money for cigarettes? No, you cannot get money for cigarettes. I am not feeding your habit. That's a disgusting habit to have. Like I said, they're all druggies and alcoholics. They all got all kinds of addictions. I'm not giving you my money because then that's not blessing me or you. That's actually taking away from me. I'm giving away my blessings, that God is holding for me. It blocks any other kind of blessing too. I tell you, they already tried some shit lately, and I'm getting pissed off about it. But I'm not gonna really scream at them or nothing. I'm gonna record it, definitely record it, but not scream at them because it doesn't do me any good to scream. It makes them happy when I scream, so I'm not doing that. God knows who I'm gonna see today. I'm gonna go in a little while to get coffee. Yeah, so my stomach was hurting this morning after I already went to the bathroom. I was like, I am not staying home and shitting my pants all day long. Get out of here, like that. So I took some Pepto anyway because my stomach wouldn't stop hurting. And then all the mess. He went all the way, the wrong way. He made me so late I had to cancel. And then he comes to the house after I already canceled. I'm like, they didn't call you? Oh wait, you didn't answer the phone. You know how many times I called the actual company that was for the car service and they couldn't locate the driver? That means he shut off his phone. You don't shut off your phone when the company calls you to ask where you are. He put the fucking address, my address, is the wrong address in the GPS. That's not my fault or the company's fault. That's his fault. I saw the map. He was almost here. He was literally like maybe 2-3 blocks away, and then the next thing I see on the map is he's going all the way the wrong way. He turned the car around. What is he doing? And he called me. He's like, "Oh, I'm here." I'm like, "Yeah, you're late. I canceled. The place is closed. I can't go." He goes, "Oh, okay, sorry." Like I was already pissed off. I did not change my tone either. Fuck everybody that thinks I should be nice to them 24/7. It's like I have shit to do. I was going there to get my exercise on, coming home and doing chores. I've been neglecting them because I haven't been feeling good because of the fucking gang stalking. It's really ridiculous. And they fucking had me in a dream last night in a different neighborhood where there was a funeral home. Over here there's a funeral home right behind the house. And a different funeral home. I was in somebody's house and we had to go to a funeral. And I'm like, what is going on with this bullshit that they're putting together? It was all a made up scenario. They had like a script and everything. They probably had costumes. You know what I mean? This is how they do it. This is what they have. This is what they do all day long. Make pretend scenarios and stuff. So, okay. That's nice. It must be nice to get paid and make fake stuff. Fake scenarios and stuff like that. They do it all the time. There's a show they came out with, and this guy's hanging out with all these rich people somewhere in England, and they just have hunting parties. They chase each other around, like the game Clue, yeah, something like that, and they just kill whoever the hell they want in the house. It doesn't matter. Nobody's gonna be held accountable. Obviously, that's what they do here too. That's exactly what the perps do. They hanging out in the mansions with the handler because the handler's probably rich, and this is what they do. They have all the equipment set up somewhere in a room. The hell? Is that cicada going crazy or what? Sounds like a cat. Anyways, they have all these costumes and stuff. I've seen the costumes. I've seen the truck with all these costumes. I mean, I've seen them for like, movies, sets and everything. But, it could be for that too. I mean, they do that with the dogs too. They take them out of the shelter and then they have the whole truck full of dogs in cages, no less. And they pull up to wherever they're in the neighborhood and they just give the perps dogs to walk around. And yeah, so whoever's afraid of dogs, they'll make them say, "Go, go, get them." You know what I mean? To trigger people. They get mad at me because I say, "Oh, what a cute dog." They get so angry. Like, what do you think? I live with a dog. Of course I know. Of course I love dogs. I love to pet them. I love to squeeze them. Like Elmira from Tiny Toons. Not that hard though. She had like a whole thing where she was getting pets, all different pets. She squeezed them all too hard. It's funny. It does time, just the perks. Anyway, they kept giving her the pets. You know, they could have said no. They don't say no perks. So I was in a lot of pain from the place. You know, it was a cool mall actually. Really cool mall. They have a water park, a ski ramp with real snow, hockey, and just amusement park, an aquarium. Like you could rent these little. You ever see like the ponies back in the day? We used to just ride the ponies, the rockers or whatever they are. It's like that, but it's got like pedals on it, and you just sit on it and you ride it throughout the mall. So that was cool. And they got funky paintings everywhere, statues, you know, flower pots and all that kind of stuff. Very nice stuff. And then there was a lot of fountains in between, you know, the sections. And one fountain had koi fish, live koi fish. So that was really cute. They're pretty. And you know, so in between going to these places, I was exhausted. But they wanted, I kept up with them. And I was sweating so much sweat, you know, but it was, even though I was tired and in pain, I felt better about myself because I was able to walk. Oh, my food was good too. At lunchtime, OMG, I had Jolly Bee. There's only one I know in Times Square right now. It should be open by now. The last time I went there was like 3 years ago. So, and I saw the actual pictures that were opening soon or coming soon. So I was thinking there might be more coming to New York. This place was in Jersey. But it was in the mall in the food court. I saw the chicken sandwich with the fries. Ooh, that chicken sandwich was good. It was nice and juicy and thick, like me. And you know what, too? Since I felt good, even though I was in a lot of pain, we went to Toys R Us, right? So there was this big display for Barbie. So you just stand in front of it. So I did like a little hip turn and pose. So this lady comes in, she goes, "Yes, girl, get it. Yes." I just snapping her fingers, she's like, "Yes, sassiness." I was like, "Thank you." So these perps are probably pissed off that happened, that somebody complimented me because they want me to be down in the dumps, right? They want us all to be down in the dumps. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna work it now. Now I'm really gonna work it. Especially with my camouflage on. So, after all that shit, I was like, I'm gonna stay in for now, do my laundry, and I did. I have one more laundry to do. I'm just gonna wait for it to get in the dryer, you hear the beeping, and then I'm gonna come out and get coffee. I'm gonna charge my phone while I'm in there, just chillax. Unfortunately, I can't go to any of the stores because that psycho homeless guy's gonna be there. I might do that tomorrow. And tomorrow I'm gonna get my hair did. Oh, the perps are gonna be pissed off. Good. Keep getting pissed off. Please. You're just pissed off because I got a pedicure too. I'm not wearing flip flops to hurt my toes. I only wore it for the pedicure. in my toe. That too. They was zapping my big toe that I had sprained months ago. They was zapping it. It hurt yesterday. I mean, not yesterday, the day before. Yeah, yesterday it didn't hurt. And they were mad because when we came home, we went out to dinner, and they were mad because I was with the family too. That too. And I saw something very disturbing when we came out of the mall. So, no, some of us saw it, 2 people didn't. So we finally get to the parking lot, right? And as we're stepping off the curb from the building to go into the parking lot, we saw a disturbing sight. There was a grown-ass man with his teenage boyfriend, dressed like a baby, complete with binky, and he was holding onto him with a leash. And we looked at each other. I saw it first, and I looked over to see if anybody else saw it, and they saw us looking at them, and he was like embarrassed. I'm like, you should be, because that's pedophilia, by the way. Because why would you do that in public? Because this is the world we live in, I guess. But I've never seen that in public. I've never seen it. Not even once have I ever seen anything like that, especially in public. Twice I've seen somebody with cat ears and a cat tail. Once in my neighborhood and once at Barnes & Noble. And this person was pretty young, the one in Barnes & Noble, with his family. I would have said, no, you're putting that shit at home. You will dress normal when you come out. Sorry, not sorry. They're a very minority group. I don't give a shit what YouTube thinks of that. Then pedophilia is wrong. It's illegal. I don't understand why the fuck we have to be tolerant of everything. That's the stuff disgusting and disturbing at the same time. And we saw that. It was seen. That means everybody in the mall is gonna see that because they were walking into the mall. You don't think they're gonna get stared the whole time? They find it sexual when people stare at them and give them dirty looks. There's still normal people out there. They think that's not right what they're doing. So that's why they're punishing me today too, because I made that reaction. And then they put in the dream, they put me in a funeral home. First, the train's passing by as we're talking about this. Of course. There was no train a minute ago. Anyway, in the dream, I go to a funeral home. I'm in a house, and I'm passing by this old lady sitting in front of her house. She's changing into jewelry. She has a box of jewelry behind her where everybody could see it. If they pass by, they could just take it. She's putting on a heart locket. This really, really handsome guy comes around and he's smiling at me. So I'm looking at him like, who the fuck is this guy? He was too handsome to be human. So I think he was a mermaid. The incubus. Because I did break a curse for that spirit to be gone. What happens is, the fact that I kept up with the group yesterday too, even though my back was killing me, everything was hurting, I was drinking water too. No soda, or just water. And they don't like when they lose their grip on you, these demons, and you do something healthy, even if it's a little healthy, just a little step forward. Yeah, this is what they do. It's all part of gang stalking, but most of the gang stalkers, when they impose demons to jump into them to take over, it's usually the marine spirits, the mermaids and the mermen. And that's what I'm gonna watch this video later. It's about mermaids, and it says why people are obsessed with mermaids, on a daily basis. And it's true. I was obsessed with mermaids because The Little Mermaid, that was something I watched in the movie theaters, and I grew up with that movie. So then I went to see the new one, and it was really cute. It was good. They did a good job turning it into live action. And I'm not gonna buy anything with The Little Mermaid on it ever again. So You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not gonna buy the movie when it comes out on DVD or Blu-ray, whatever it is. So, and I probably won't watch it again on cable or Disney Plus or whatever. So, it was just something to do to go to the movies. That's who they didn't like that. Eh, oh well. Yeah, anything that I do to just have any kind of peace, they hate it. So now I have to look up why I sold all the jewelry like that. I know what the money one is. When you see money in a dream, especially in an abandoned house, and I've seen that more than once, that means they're taking away your financial blessings. That curse came off because I received money. So I guess they figure, let me try something else, right? They were trying to, like, the incubus spirit, when they try to have sex with you in a dream, I rebuked it after I woke up because it happened again. So they couldn't tempt me with that either. So this is why this guy showed up in my dream, and he had like, it was a white man with like a light ginger beard. Like, it was like reddish orange hair, shoulder-length hair. He kind of looked like, when the beast turns into a human. And that movie was just on like a couple days ago. And I watched it, I was like, ugh, I cannot watch this anymore. Like, I saw everything different. I didn't like it anymore. Which is a good thing, it's always a good thing to stop liking stuff from your childhood sometimes. If they have evil, nefarious intentions, yes, it's actually good. Because the Stockholm Syndrome, that movie. And it's a Baphomet. There you go. So they just want everybody to worship the beast. When he turns into a human, he's extra handsome, right? There you go. There's a demon. And that's who I saw in this dream, with a beard, though. With like a scruffy beard. So now I gotta look it up what that means. Especially seeing jewelry. I had dreams where my jewelry personally was just thrown all over the floor in a place where, like, we used to go to weddings and parties like that, like family functionings, and it was in like the staircase, and I had a bag and I was picking everything up, and I grabbed it in time and I took it home with me. And I haven't had jewelry dreams like that in years. And this seemed like a new one. And then all of a sudden, after I went to the funeral, actually, I was going in a car instead of walking there. And these two kids were with me. And one child said to me, "Oh, I'm going to come in after you." And it was a girl and a boy. And I said to them, "No, you're both coming in with me. We're going to pay our respects and then we'll go." For some reason, they were there. They were coming in with me. And then I was with my father, who was passed on, and my sister was there. I kneeled to the floor crying for some reason. And we all held hands. And then bowed our heads. I don't know what that means, but these people that are putting witchcraft on me need to stop their shit. I already watched, I don't know how many prayers today. Was a video by Nephilims, the aliens. One of the Nephilim groups is called Anakin, like Anakin Skywalker. Yeah, this is where they got their shit. Well, he did practice Buddhism and all that kind of stuff before he made these movies, so there you go. So now, at some point today, I'll look it up, what it means. Because the jewelry part stood out more than the rest, and then the guy. So he's definitely an incubus spirit doing something with jewelry. I don't know, maybe he thinks I'm going to come back to him. If he gives me jewelry in the spirit realm. Not even if he gave me jewelry in the waking realm would I ever take him back. I already told him to go away. I already prayed the prayer to break the curse on me to be divorced from him where he never comes back. I guess he didn't like that too well. Too bad. Too bad, oh well. And I'm tired of them. They're gonna keep me up all night, give me sleep apnea, make me die of a heart attack. I'm not doing that ever again. It's time I take care of myself. Better late than never, you know what I mean? And I don't care if they don't like it. I don't care if the perps out there that come around Dunkin' don't like it. I don't care. So they're doing all of that, and they're messing with the cameras. Yeah, the cameras went out last night. The cameras went out today. I pulled the plug, put it back in 3 times, and won't go back on. So when the dream finished, finally, I was on a cruise for some reason. Looking across from me at this young boy sitting at the table across from me. And somebody gave, one of the people that worked there gave him a little, it was like a fish tail or something made out of like flowers and stuff, right? They put it on the table and he falls over, he slumps over and falls asleep at the table. And I was looking at this through somebody else's eyes. So they are using my body to put me in situations. Even though I'm here, I'm home. I'm physically here, out here too, showing you this kind of stuff, talking about it. They have to use my body. And there was a woman the other day, she said she used to be a singer. And she stopped doing that because she was worshiping novel. She said she would be at the club and performing, and she would be dressed really hoey. She didn't say it like that, but and she said her brother came to see her, and her bodyguards wouldn't let him talk to her, and he went to the house, and she was in her room, sleeping. She's like, even though I was physically at the club, my body was also in my room. That's how powerful the spirits had her doing. So yeah, sometimes you'll see people. I guess that's probably why the doppelgangers are coming around. It's not really them. When you don't see the original person, and you see somebody dressed like them, it's their double. They're really home doing the witchcraft, and the doppelganger's out. And they also hire people that look exactly like them to dress like, give them their clothes, so they can, come around and make you think it's them, and then it's not, because it's just somebody walking around. There's a lot of stuff to write down that I have to write down, because I want to know what it is that they're doing. I want to know. I really do. I want to be steps ahead of these people. And obviously it's working, because, if they're showing me these weird dreams and they're honking the horns as soon as I come out, and they're screaming, they're doing street data still, you know what I mean? So they're messing with the Wi-Fi. I couldn't go back on the Wi-Fi for a while. They're messing with the cameras because they don't want to be caught on camera, but I have my own camera on my phone, so yeah, whatever. If they really think that I'm not going to catch them in the act, yeah, right, go fuck yourself. I'm not going to be nice to them. They already think I'm a bitch anyway, right? So, and that's who they were mad at me talking to that guy. I was watching a video about narcissists, and I'm like, yeah, damn gang stalkers. And the guy was very nice, and we were talking. I don't know if he's a perp yet, but he's like, he kept listening in. He's like, I just broke up with somebody for 10 months. 10 months ago. After 10 months, and she was a narcissist. And then we started talking to each other about that. They're very manipulative, and then he's like, yeah, that's why you get used to it. If you grow up with it, you pick people like that, and then you have to get rid of them, and then you lose yourself, and then you have to try to get back to yourself. And like, yep, but it makes you stronger. But that's why I'm not ignoring my intuition. When my body goes crazy like that, that means somebody's doing something, some sort of witchcraft. And it has to be next door too. They're like the main culprits. You remember the other two guys you saw in the video with him, with Bert Smoker? 2 doors down that way, the guy with the red shirt hangs out. That's his house. That's his apartment. And he's always giving me a dirty look too. Like he'll pass by Duncan and give me a weird look. Or he'll come out at the same time as I'm coming out and start smoking. You know, it's a gang stalker tactic. I didn't know they all hung out together. Now I know. But they wanted me to see them. That's why he parked there instead of in front of his own house. Like, who is he hiding from? The wife? Because she's part of that problem too. Well, if you look, I think he's going to my backyard too. Look. You can't really see it, but there's supposed to be a string there. Oh, you see the string? See how it's hanging like that? Yeah. I think he's coming in here again. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, it makes sense. And then this thing, when I come out here, it's always turned the other way. Because I don't like America. So. Well, he's done that before. That's why I think he's done that. He did it. And then that stuff too. Every once in a while, we come down here, and it's on one of them's on the floor, or they turned it around. You know, it's all bent and everything because he did that. He was just taking them off. There's a light bulb missing. I just noticed that. The light bulb missing. Yeah, little tactics like that. I don't know where he put it. He either took it or he hid it. He hid it somewhere. I wouldn't be surprised if he hid it somewhere. Because that's what they do. You know, little tactics like that. They do it all the time, these gang stalking perps. Even that's ripped. How did that happen? You know. A lot of times people don't come out here. But he'll be out here. There you go. I gotta make a lot of noise. On purpose. Oh. I'm in a lot of pain right now. But I will be going to Dunkin'. So, you'll see. If I see perps, I will be more than happy to film their shenanigans. Looky. Nice hat, right? It's all like Donkey Kong.